All right, so are you ready for a deep dive into something completely different today?
I am.
We're talking Dinowicca.
Dinowicca. Okay.
Yeah. So this is based on a book that we found called Dinowicca, The Sacred Grimoire of Prehistoric Magic.
Okay.
And I've never heard of this before. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like,
I know, right? It's like, what even is this?
right, dinosaurs and magic.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, wait, what? Hold on.
So the book we're looking at today, Dinowicca, The Sacred Grimoire of Prehistoric Magic, it's basically a guide to like tapping into the energy of dinosaurs
Yeah.
for like all sorts of purposes.
Like magic and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So we're going to take a deep dive into this thing and see what it's all about.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
This is a new one for me.
So the book itself is like massive.
It's huge.
Yeah, it's like 75 chapters, and it covers everything from rituals to spells to meditations.
Like a whole system.
A whole system.
Yeah. Of dino magic.
Dino magic.
Yeah.
One of the things that kind of jumped out at me right away was the whole like dino spirit guides thing.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever heard of that before?
I mean, I've heard of spirit guides, but I've never heard of dino spirit guides.
Yeah, it's like usually, you think of spirit guides and you think of like, maybe like an ancestor or, like a power animal or something.
Like a wolf or something.
Exactly.
An eagle,
Mm,
but a dinosaur.
but a dinosaur.
That's different.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
I mean, I think it's kind of cruel,
Yeah.
you know? Because, like, dinosaurs are really powerful.
They are powerful.
Like, they were around for millions of years.
Right.
And they were, like, the top of the food chain.
They were massive.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they are pretty powerful creatures.
They're the ultimate survivors, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So I can see how they could be seen as like a source of strength.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And, like, resilience.
Oh, resilience.
Yeah, because they survived for so long.
Yeah. So how do you think that, like, I guess, like, how would someone even go about, like, connecting with a dino spirit guide?
I think the book talks about, like, meditation
Okay.
and, like, visualizations
Huh.
and, like, calling upon the energy of the dinosaur that you want to connect with.
So is it like you're, like, literally, like, summoning a T-Rex to, like, come and, like,
I don't think it's like that.
Okay.
No, I think it's more about like connecting with the essence of the dinosaur.
Okay. So what would that look like?
I think it's like, like if you're feeling scared or something and you need some courage, you might call upon the energy of a T-Rex.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because they're so powerful and fearless.
Yeah, I can see that.
And like if you need to be more adaptable, maybe you'd call upon a velociraptor.
Velociraptor.
Because they were small, but they were really smart.
So it's about embodying the qualities of the dinosaur.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So it's not so much about the physical dinosaur as it is about like the archetype of the dinosaur.
Yeah.
The qualities that it represents.
Exactly.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, it's really cool how the book like takes these familiar things like dinosaurs that everyone knows and loves
Right.
and like turns them into these tools for like personal growth.
Yeah, I love that. So one of the other things that they talk about in the book is like these prehistoric altars.
Yeah, the prehistoric altar.
What do you think those look like? I can't even imagine.
I think it's like a lot of natural materials, right?
Yeah.
Like they talk about using like crystals and stones and fossils.
Okay.
And even like, plants
Okay.
that evoke like a prehistoric feel.
Yeah.
So it's all about creating like a sacred space
Okay.
where you can like connect with the Earth's energy
That makes sense.
and like using fossils as a kind of bridge to that ancient power.
So the fossils are like a way to connect with the time period.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool.
Yeah. Like you're connecting with the energy of the time when these dinosaurs were alive.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
And would you use like any fossils or like specific types of fossils?
I think they talk about using like, amber,
Okay.
which is like fossilized tree sap,
Okay.
because it often has insects trapped in it
Oh,
from
yeah.
like millions of years ago.
Yeah.
And like dinosaur bones,
Okay.
if you can get your hands on them.
Wow.
And like, petrified wood,
Okay, yeah.
things like that.
So things that had that like ancient energy kind of trapped inside of them.
Yeah, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So the book talks about like specific dinosaur energies and like how to work with them.
Yeah, it does.
One of the examples they gave was like the Triceratops. And they said that it's associated with like protection.
Yeah, I love that one.
Why is that?
Well, think about a Triceratops.
Okay, they've got like the horns and the...
Yeah, three big horns, and they have that big frill.
Yeah, a huge frill.
Like a shield.
Right,
So they were built for defense.
right.
So if you're feeling vulnerable or you need to set some boundaries,
Mhm.
the Triceratops could be a powerful archetype to call upon.
I see. So the physical crates of the dinosaur
Yeah,
connect to its like spiritual meaning.
exactly.
That's really cool. So like what about other areas of life,
Mm.
like love or career success or like, you know, abundance? Does
Yeah.
Dinowicca address that too?
Yeah, they do.
Okay, cool.
For example, if you're looking for love, you might work with the energy of Myasora.
Mysore. Okay.
Yeah. They're known for being really good parents,
Okay.
like nurturing and protective.
Okay.
So they could help you attract a loving partner
Oh,
or help you be a better parent yourself.
that's cool.
And for career success, maybe you'd connect with the Compsognathus.
Oh, the Compsognathus.
They were small, but they were really quick and agile
Okay.
and resourceful.
Okay.
So they could help you be more successful in your career.
That's cool.
That's
Yeah, I like
cool.
that. So like how could someone actually incorporate like Dinowicca into their life?
I mean, there's a lot of different ways.
Okay.
The book talks about meditations where you visualize yourself connecting with a dinosaur.
Okay.
Or you could create rituals where you call upon the energy of a dinosaur to help you with a specific goal.
Okay.
Or you could even just carry a piece of fossilized amber with you
Okay.
to remind you of the power of the dinosaurs.
So it's kind of like, finding the dinosaur whose qualities you want to embody.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
working with that energy.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
It's very cool.
Well, I think this has been a very fun deep dive into Dinowicca.
I agree.
It's definitely something that I'd never heard of before.
Me neither.
And I'm really glad that we got to explore it together.
Yeah, me too.
I guess I want to leave you, the listener, with this question.
Okay.
If you could choose any dinosaur as your spirit guide,
Yeah.
which would you choose and why?
And what qualities would you hope to gain from that connection?
That's a good one to think about.
It is.
I think I'm going to be thinking about that one for a while.
Yeah, me too.
Well, thank you for joining us on this deep dive into Dinowicca.
Thanks for listening.
If you enjoyed it, be sure to check out the book, Dinowicca, The Sacred Grimoire of Prehistoric Magic.
It's a really interesting read.
Even if you're not into magic and spirituality,
Yeah,
it's just a fun book
it is.
about dinosaurs.
Yeah.
All right. Until next time.